out on his own with someone else filming him, it just doesn't seem to have the same chemistry as when he's with me, Brad, or Jason. It loopholing. So I am fucking outside Minneapolis right now. The sun is out right now, but it was fucking snowing. It's like 39 degrees. Fucking snow flurries. Jay, best first cycle. That's hard to say. Depends how much you want to grow. And it depends how safe you want to be. If safety is a main concern, there's nothing better than about 500 and about 50 milligrams of Anavar a day. That's a great cycle. And it's safe. You're not going to get any side effects from Equipoise or Anavar, except give blood. Now, your first cycle is going to be your best. So, if you... I would do Deca and either D-ball or Anadrol. Test Deca, D-ball. Can't go wrong with that. I wouldn't do Tren your first cycle because you may never juice again if you start out with Tren. So yeah, I'm making a fucking delivery about 3 hours north of Minneapolis, way up fucking north. God, can't be too far from the Canadian border in Minnesota. Grow the mullet, Jay. There's an old Misfits video where I showed up at the gym with the side shave. What are you carrying? I got canned food and canned milk. And talk about being an essential fucking delivery. It's actually going to a fucking food bank. Which, it's going to people that actually fucking need it. Which is nice, I got it from a decent sized food distributor. So, then whatever they're paying to truck it up there, I'm sure they can write that off. That's one thing about charity is a lot of people do it for the write-off. But that's not bad. I mean, I'm not saying don't do charity because of the write-off. That's stupid. But because I believe in charity. I will never criticize charity because I'm going to get into my constitutional mode right now. The founding fathers believed in charity. The men who wrote the Constitution, the men who fought the Revolutionary War, the people who fucking signed the Declaration of Independence. Charity is one of the founding principles of this country. The founding fathers never anticipated a strong central government that would fucking redistribute your wealth by taxation and welfare. That's wrong. But so they believed in fucking charity. The village idiot always had a warm barn to sleep in. The town whore always had a warm bed to sleep in. People took care of other people back then. Nowadays some people don't even know their fucking neighbors. People don't even want to make eye contact with their neighbors. So, You know, if your neighbors are in a bad way or a bad time of their life and don't have grocery money, you might not even know about it. So it's really important to donate to a food bank. I've been thinking about that with all this hoarding that's been going on at the grocery stores during this bullshit fucking government propaganda flu epidemic. I'm just kidding. It's a real flu. But anyway, when this thing is all said and done, you know, all these middle-class people, they're not going to eat all the goddamn macaroni and cheese and all the goddamn canned ravioli they bought. So, unless you live in Florida or down in Mississippi, or Alabama, Texas, Louisiana, South Carolina, unless you live in hurricane country, you might as well just donate that stuff. Make yourself feel good. After this goddamn bullshit pandemic is over, all the goddamn dry goods that you hoarded up, thinking there was some kind of zombie apocalypse about to happen, box all that shit up and drive it to your local fucking food bank. And then go buy yourself a bottle of whiskey or a case of beer or a bag of weed and sit down and say, I did a good thing today. And enjoy yourself and feel good about yourself. Here's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to post videos of yourself donating the food. That would be something Big Rob Fitness would do. If you're going to do charity, don't film yourself doing it. Don't brag about it. Try and not tell anybody. It's really hard if you do something real good, nice for someone else to keep it a secret. Because it's human nature to fucking brag. Well, I'll tell you what. If you can do something nice, like box up all your ramen once this goddamn stay-at-home bullshit is over, or box up all your mac and cheese, or box up all your canned goods, and go donate it to a fucking homeless shelter, a food bank, or a soup kitchen, and don't tell anybody. It's hard. It's really, it'll be a challenge. I guarantee you, it'll be a fucking challenge to not run your mouth that you went and did something good. Because I've done it before. I've challenged myself. I've done good things. Because when other people film themselves doing good things, you really get a bad taste in your mouth for that person. So, don't be like Big Rob. So that's my public service announcement of the day. Other than that, you guys can all go fuck yourselves. Box up all your piss jugs and send them to Haiti. Oh, that's funny. Why you capping on Haiti, man? Haiti used to be a beautiful country until the Haitians ruined it. Haitians are the most fucked up people on the planet, I think, as far as stupidity. I think that's because Haiti was a French colony and not English or Dutch. The number one export, what Haiti built their economy around was charcoal briquettes. So Haiti used to be this beautiful fucking island in the Caribbean. That's really not technically the Caribbean, is it? I'm not sure. So they chopped down all their fucking trees to make charcoal to export to other countries like the United States. So what happens when you chop down all your trees? You've got nothing holding your soil in place every time it rains. So I've seen satellite images of Haiti, and you can see from the satellite images the soil being taken away with the fucking tides. It's fucking horrible. So Haiti's going to have no topsoil. They're going to be a permanent welfare state that's going to need handouts for as long as anyone lives on that island. Because all their topsoil is going to be gone. Because they chopped down all their fucking trees. How stupid is that? So fucking stupid. Like Rhodesia, when it became Zimbabwe, getting rid of whitey never works out well. Hell no. Look at South Africa. What a shithole that's turning into. God. Yeah, but, you know, whatever. What can you do, man? People wanted their freedom. You gave it to them. Now they're turning the entire continent of Africa into a fucking shithole. Nothing you can do about it. Like Puerto Rico, those ungrateful bastards, they want their independence from the United States. I think we should give it to them. Here, Puerto Rico, go take care of yourselves. You know, but they sure as fuck want handouts after they have a fucking hurricane, don't they? But they fucking hate the United States. That fucking bullshit after Puerto Rico was some fucked up shit. The goddamn governor of that country was fucking hiding all the supplies in a fucking giant warehouse. When's the last time you did some push-ups? Probably 11th grade? I don't know. I haven't done anything for fitness or strength in over 3 weeks. Because I want to be mentally healthy. Worrying about trying to get in a workout when there's no gyms will make you crazy. Just go on Instagram and look at all these stupid fucking people doing stupid fucking home gym workouts. They're nuts. Let's talk trucking. What do you want to talk about? 15-liter Caterpillar twin turbos? 2,000 foot-pounds of torque? Oh. Dude, a lot of people, that stupid swinging exercise that people do with a kettlebell, with one arm where they go up and down in between their legs, that's so stupid. It gets your heart going. It's not doing anything for your muscles. That's a cardio exercise. That's just something stupid that CrossFitters were doing in between sets to keep their fucking heart rate elevated. But people are such sheep. They see CrossFitters doing it, and they think it's a fucking good exercise, so they copy it. They weren't doing it because it's a good exercise. They were just doing something to keep their heart rate elevated in between sets. And I don't understand keeping your heart rate up in between sets either. You want to recover, man. I don't care what your goal is. If you're going to train, weight training is like interval training, like doing track or swimming. Like, if you want to be good at the mile, which is 4 laps around the track, you might one day just decide, well, I'm going to do quarter miles. I'm going to do 400 meters. I'm going to do 1 lap. Well, you do 1 lap, you rest. You do 1 lap, you rest. You do 1 lap, you rest. When you're interval training for track and field, you don't do something to keep your heart rate elevated. That would defeat the whole fucking purpose. You fucking breathe and fucking walk around and recover so that when you get up to the line and do your next 400 meters, you might not be 100%, but you're damn near 90%. Because if you're not running that 400 meters faster than race pace, you're never going to make your mile run any better. You want to be training on the track faster than you run your event. Like, if you're let's just say you're a 4-minute miler. That's basically a minute each lap. When you train, you want to be doing like 54 seconds, 55 seconds per lap, but do 10 of them and rest in between. You get my drift? You rest so that you can train faster than race pace. And swimming is the same fucking thing. If you're doing the 200 freestyle, and let's say that day you're doing 50s, you're doing intervals with 50 meters, you don't want to be doing your 50-meter intervals at race pace. You want those 50s to be faster than you swim the 200. And in between each 50, you want to recover and breathe and reoxygenate the blood and get the pump out of the muscles so that when it's time to go, you can do another 50 faster than race pace. That's what interval training is all about. And weight training's no different. So keeping your fucking heart rate elevated in between sets is fucking the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. If you want to exercise, get the fuck out of the gym and go walk the fucking beach and look at some pussy. Jesus fucking Christ. Get out of my fucking gym if all you're here is to exercise. Go for a walk. Get the fuck out of here. Exercise. Oh. Anyway, look at the way powerlifters rest. I know powerlifters sometimes rest, fucking 6-7 minutes, which is, you're not getting any kind of training benefit besides fucking strength when you rest that long. And bodybuilders lie like a motherfucker. When bodybuilders talk about, we were resting 30 seconds between sets, or we were resting no more than a minute in between sets. Bullshit. Dude, if you've ever been around a decent sized bodybuilder, not even a pro, not even a national level guy, maybe a guy who competes at the state level, a big guy, a good bodybuilder. Dude, he's fucking breathing. He's resting. I guarantee you put a stopwatch on a bodybuilder, most of those guys are going 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes between sets. So when they are such fucking liars about their rest interval. Dude, if you rest 60 seconds in between sets, you'll never, ever be getting 4 or 5 plates on your back in the squats. I don't care who the fuck you are. You think Ronnie Coleman rested fucking 60 seconds? Give me a fucking break. You're in the goddamn gym to make muscle, not to fucking exercise. Get that through your fucking head. And powerlifters take the rest to the extreme because, ATP, any of you guys remember your 9th grade biology, adenosine triphosphate, ATP, it takes about 5 minutes of rest for your ATP levels to replenish to 100%. That's why powerlifters rest. It's not because they're out of breath or their heart rate is still high. They're resting a full 5 minutes to get 100% ATP replenishment. Because if you want to fire at maximum contraction and produce maximum force, you need 100% ATP, period. What's good rest time for squats, for muscle and strength? If bodybuilding is your only concern, I would say 2.5 minutes. If you're a power lifter, I would say 5 minutes. So different sessions do different rest intervals. You know, maybe one day you're only going up to 3 plates. So do 2.5 minute rests. And then maybe the other next time you want to go up to 5 plates. Take 5 minute rests. Mix it up, brah. You can't do the same rest interval every single workout. You can't. That's like doing the same weight and the same reps every workout. You know, you guys have all seen the guy in the gym that he's there 6 days a week, 52 weeks a year, and he does 4 sets of 10 on every exercise, the same weight for a year straight, and the guy doesn't make any gains. But he's there 6 days a week, never misses a workout, and you know, even though he's not impressive, you still notice what he does because he's there all the time. You know what I mean? If a guy is in the gym 6 days a week at the same time, you can't help but notice, that guy curls 4 sets of 10 with 75 pounds. You know, you get to know his routine because you see it. And those guys that don't change it up, you know, they never make any fucking gains. It'll be you could break your leg and be out of the gym for 12 weeks. You come back to the gym and that guy is still doing 4 sets of 10 with 75 pounds. He doesn't change. He doesn't grow. He doesn't get any leaner. He doesn't get any fatter. Change it up, man. Change it up. Can't go heavy all the time, especially when you get older. I used to like to go real heavy, and then my next workout, which would be about 72 hours later, like let's say on the bench, I went heavy Monday. Thursday, my chest and my triceps and my front delts are still a little sore. So I would go lighter, get more reps, and do a shorter do a cookie cutter workout. You know, sets of 15. Just go for a pump. That's the ultimate cookie cutter workout. When you do sets of 15, and you take nice short rests, and you just blow up real quick with a pump. That's so cookie cutter. But if you went heavy the previous workout, that's where you make gains. Because your tissue is still damaged. So Monday I bench press. I'm just going to use some easy numbers to think about. Let's just say Monday I bench press 405 for 5. And I do my inclines, my close grips, yada, yada, yada. But I come back in on Thursday and I work up to 315, but I get 15. And poof, big pump. All that damaged tissue that you tore down on Monday is now just soaked with blood. And if you're eating right, you know, it's got the carbs in it, it's got the protein in it, and if you're cycling, it's got the drugs in it. So if you're cycling, the best way to get some easy gains is use the aggression from being on a good cycle to lift heavy and break down that tissue. You actually want to actually injure the muscle, not injure the joints. Don't be a retard. You actually want to injure the muscle And then you come back 72 hours later, like a Monday, Thursday, or a Tuesday, Friday, or a Wednesday, Saturday. You come back 72 hours later, you're still a little sore. You're not going to go heavy, but you're gonna get that pump, and you're gonna put the nutrients and the drugs into that injured muscle, because even though it's injured and you can't go heavy, you can still get a pump. That's why back in the day, guys used to train twice a week. And I think Dorian Yates pretty much changed everything when he started doing everything once a week. But Dorian changed the sport. I mean, anyone who wants to argue that Dorian didn't change the sport, you're a moron. I'm not even going to argue with you. I'm just going to let you be an idiot. Do you know the science behind caffeine constricting blood vessels? Yeah, that's why they put caffeine in Excedrin. Because a lot of times your headache is from a dilated blood vessel pushing on the nerve. So Excedrin is basically aspirin to thin the blood, Tylenol to kill pain, and a little caffeine to constrict the blood vessel. So if you got thinner blood through a constricted artery, blood vessel, it's going to put less pressure on the nerve. Kim Haynes has a fake account. Why would Kim do that? Is she on here right now? 35F16, F15 is Kim Haynes. I really hope not. Kim's more than welcome to fucking follow me. She doesn't need a fake account. Remember, I was the one who was an asshole to Kim, not the other way around. So I doubt she has a fake account, but she could. I don't know. She could. She doesn't need to. Kim doesn't have me blocked. I don't have her blocked. She doesn't need to follow me from a shadow account. Maybe she doesn't want you guys knowing she follows me. I don't know. I'll tell you what, if you guys, since this pandemic, who wouldn't want a nice home gym like Kim Haynes has? Have you and Kim Haynes talked since your last live with her? We've exchanged DMs, and I've since apologized to her. She's not having any of it. Any other questions? Feelings? What do you mean by sexual tension? Because I feel that around any female. I mean, because we live in a civilized society where we're technically not allowed to just grab a chick by the hair and take her back to our hotel room and fuck her. They call the cops on you. So, if that's what you mean by sexual tension, yeah, there was a shit ton of sexual tension. Because every chick I see that isn't disgusting, I want to grab her by the fucking hair and drag her back to my hotel room and fuck her. Is that what you mean by sexual tension? expected you to be a little bit more intelligent than that, brah. But I think sexual tension means different things to different people. Like PJ Braun, my good friend PJ, I'm just going to use him as an example. I don't want you guys to think I'm hating on PJ. But someone like PJ, who obviously has a little bit more money to date and court a female, PJ might be sitting across a breakfast table from a woman and think, his idea of sexual tension is, what's it going to take for me to get her in bed? Do I need to take her to Jamaica? Do I need to take her to New York City? You know, he thinks differently than I think. He thinks, you know, like fancy dinners, exotic vacations, wearing nice clothes, and I'm just a fucking homeless trucker. So it's a different mindset. You and PJ have sexual tension. Absolutely. If I was going to ever let a man suck my dick, it would have to be a very, very cute man like PJ. I can't have no ugly motherfucker sucking my cock. And PJ's got some cute buns, too. Yeah, you didn't fight him. Dude, would you just get over that? Come on, man. I didn't fight Dale either. 51 years old. I'm not gonna be rolling around on the ground with people at 51 years old. Somebody wants to fight me, I'm getting the first punch. You can call it what you want, but I'm not getting in a situation where I'm rolling around on the fucking ground at 51 years old. Unless it's a chick. Yeah, I'm pretty down on China too. It's not a different mindset. It's just what it means of obtaining the puss you have at your disposal. Yeah, that's true. But even if one of you guys loaned me your American Express card for a weekend, so that I could take a chick, you know, on some exotic vacation to try and fuck her. Dude, on the way there, I don't care if we had a limo. If we stopped the limo somewhere, I'm going to be looking at other pussy. And then at the airport, I'm going to be looking at other pussy. And then on the airplane, I'm going to be... they don't even have to be as cute. Like, I could be on the goddamn airplane, on the way to Aruba, to fuck some chick in a resort that you paid for. And on my way to go take a piss on the airplane, I could see a chick in row 13B who's not even as good looking as the one I'm sitting with. And I'm going to want to fucking fuck her fucking face more than the one I'm sitting with. Because the one that I'm sitting with is probably starting to bother me. Yeah, get the fuck out of here with that. Why are we like that, Jay? It's human nature, man. Everybody wants OPP. Other people's pussy. If you're not down with OPP, you are not wired right. 13B, fat fuck aisle. OPP is why humans survived evolution because it our quest to be the dominant male and fuck other people's women is why the species stayed alive. I mean, if we all were just content and didn't, and there'd be less breeding. The competition, it, inspires breeding. So you gotta be down with OPP. I like if a chick is real cute and real good looking and she's single as fuck. It's kind of a red flag, right? Because got to be some fool that would be dating her. BTK, bind, torture, kill. Whoa. Yeah. BTK. Yeah, I love OPP. I really don't need a. I mean, you guys might say, well, Jay, you can't get a hot chick. I've had some hot chicks before. I don't really need one though. I think like a chick that's got some flaws is fucking hot. Like I don't want to be cruel here. I'm gonna try and say this. I'm gonna try and say this very delicately. I saw this chick, and she was a little bit on the trashy side. Okay, crucify me, but she looked like maybe as a teenager she may have had an acne problem, like she had some scarring, and that didn't detract me one bit. It made me even more aggressive. Like I want to fuck her. I like when it I think like I don't want a chick that got attacked by a shark and looks all fucked up, but when chicks have imperfections, like let's say a chick with a big nose, for example. If a chick can be super fucking hot and have a huge fucking nose, and you want to eat her pussy and lick her ass, and you don't care that she's got a big fucking nose. Like, it's not your nose. Why do you care? So it just sometimes like women are, and then but the thing about that is one day, just one day, you don't know when it's going to be. That chick is going to be like, I don't know why you like me. My nose is so big. Do you think I'm pretty? My nose is so big. And then you're scrambling from words. Like, baby, I think you're so sexy. And the minute I saw you, I thought you were so cute. And you're just searching for words because she's crying by now. Yeah, but do you think I'm pretty? And then you're like, fuck, she got me. What do you say to that? This chick can fucking cook. She can clean. She fucking folds her underwear. She sucks a dick like a fucking champion. Offers up the ass. Her pussy's fucking gorgeous. You'd love to lick her pussy. And here she is crying that she doesn't think you think she's pretty. and she's crying. What do you do, man? Tell you wanted to blow a load up her nose the second you saw her. But you guys know what I'm saying. Who the fuck wants... That's a stupid question. I was just going to say, who the fuck wants a perfect chick? I'm sure a lot of you idiots... Well, there's only 16 of you on here. I'm sure a lot of idiots do. Fuck. Oh, you're crazy, man. You're fucking crazy. Average looking women turn me on. If they are... Now, I'm not saying average as far as being fat. Like, just average... The girl next door. Just your average cute girl. Like, she's not winning beauty contests. She's not the homecoming queen. She's not captain of the cheerleading team. She's just an average chick. But she's got a nice body. That's where I'm at with it. Right there. I don't want some chick who's been the prettiest chick her whole life. You don't want those problems. Who's Emma Stone? Housewife type. I don't know what that means. I don't have the money to afford a housewife. If I did, I'd like one. I mean, nowadays housewives want a fucking $60,000 SUV. I don't get that. Like, if a bitch is at home and doesn't work, why the fuck does she think she needs a brand new fucking Ford Expedition with leather and a sunroof? The Photoshop picture of Taco Queen as a BBW low-key got me hard. I don't know if I've seen that. Taco Queen is a good-looking chick. I think the main reason a lot of you guys have it out for Taco Queen is because of Brad. Because Brad is so fucking hateable. You know, Brad just thinks he's got the fucking world. And so you lash out at Valerie, and Valerie didn't do anything wrong. Valerie's a good-looking chick. I don't have anything bad to say about Valerie ever meeting her in person. When are you going to come back down to South Florida? Not until things get back to normal. There's no reason for me to come back to Florida when all the restaurants and fucking gyms are closed. That's just stupid. What's up, Donkey Kong, my brother? Brad is a power bottom. No, he's not. Brad's living the fucking dream, dude. Got a good job with a pension. Who's got a pension these days? He's got a nice piece of property. Got a good woman living there who can cook. He's got my gym in his garage. I'll tell you what, though. I saw that Brad's got his irrigation working. One thing about where Brad lives, if he didn't have sprinklers, that place would turn into a dusty, hot, sticky hellhole. Because without irrigation, without underground sprinklers, he wouldn't have lawn. It would just be dirt, and dust, hot, sweaty, sunburn. No, with irrigation, he can have a nice lawn. And that's key where he lives. And he's got good shade. He's got trees on all four sides. Yeah, I like Bradford Manor, actually. I actually really like Bradford Manor. It would be. I want to have a fucking big, not big, but I want to have an epic Misfits camp out at Bradford Manor. Imagine Lenny sleeping in a tent. Now we're gonna have to do this in like December when it's cold, and like man bear pigs like me and Lenny can sleep out in a tent in the cold with no heat. Any thoughts on Big Lou? Big Lou's a great guy. Wish him the best. Love to see him. Generous guy. Christian guy. Good family man. What are you trying to start shit? Roast some marshmallows. Dude, I'm not eating anything off Brad's fire pit. After I saw after I saw what he burned. Brad's fire pit is like the Toxic Avengers fucking buffet. Dude, if you want to have a cooking pit, like if you want to cook food over an open fire, you can't have your drunk friends over for a bonfire because your friends are basically morons. And you guys will learn this as you get older. Your friends are going to get drunk and think it's funny to throw pollution and toxic things in your bonfire. They think it's cute and they think it's funny. It's called being in your 20s. And, when you get to be my age, at 51, you're like, why did you just throw that in the fire? I was gonna have a fucking hot dog and a s'more. Because I think about my belly. Thoughts on training twice a day? No. I don't even like the idea of doing cardio in a separate session. No, because go back to nature. Think about the animals that grow. The lions, the grizzly bear, the kings of their environment. They don't work out twice a day. Or they kill something, which is basically their workout. They eat until they can barely fucking move. And the male lion and the grizzly bear, sometimes they won't even leave. They'll take a little nap next to a carcass. then they'll eat again. And then they might sleep again. Like, a grizzly bear isn't, like, waking up from a nap to do calves and forearms to get in a second workout. That's fucking gay. Either is a lion. So stop with the 2 workouts a day. You know, like think about not a grizzly, but think about a black bear. Black bear, if he stumbles upon, black bears are so cute and so stupid. If a black bear fucking stumbles upon a blueberry patch, that stupid fuck will just lay down on his back and feed himself blueberries till his little paws are purple and his belly is swollen. And he'll fall asleep with a full belly. And he won't fucking move. And then maybe a couple hours later, he'll wake up, shit out a fucking blueberry turd. And if you've ever been deer hunting, you know what bear shit looks like. It looks like somebody ate too many blueberries. And that bear, he'll wake up from his nap, and his purple little paws will start putting more blueberries in his fucking face. He'll just eat more. He doesn't worry about training. He already, you eat, you sleep, grow. Think about a mountain lion, or a cougar, or a panther, or wherever you're from, whatever you guys call cougars or panthers. You know, they're happy with just maybe a rabbit. Then they go hide somewhere. Worry about getting another rabbit tomorrow. Yeah, there's no 2 workouts a day. Coyote might chase. Yeah, there's no training two times a day in nature. You train 100% max effort, and then you eat until you cannot eat anymore, and then you sleep. It's the Big Lenny protocol. Train 2 times a day. What are the plans for Easter, Bully? I really don't know. I don't know where I'm going to be. Why does brushing your teeth give you a heart attack? Because if you loosen up the if you have infection in your gums, like from plaque or gingivitis, when you dislodge that bacteria, it can enter your bloodstream through the bleeding gums. It's not that complicated, bruh. Yeah. Yeah, be your inner black bear. Guys need to stop worrying about shit so much. Like, oh, I only hit calves once this week. Oh man, I'm gonna hit the gym today, and I'm gonna do buys and calves. What? What? You're gonna do biceps and calves. Okay. Now, I don't know what your goal is, or like guys that do, oh, I'm going to do triceps and calves. Or, huh? Like, you're asking to stay small. Like, if you want to get big, going to the gym to do something stupid like triceps and fucking calves is going to make you smaller. And if you don't get it, I can't explain it to you. But no, you don't go to the gym twice a day. Not even for cardio. Now contest prep, that's a different story. I don't know anything about prep. But I mean, it just like out of season. I would if you want to do cardio and weights, I would do my weights when I'm fresh, when I have full ATP, and then I would do cardio second. Once I've burned up all the carbs in my muscles. All right, homies, I got the countdown going. Gotta go. Go fuck yourselves.